First, a Trump-era ban on bump stocks, which is a device that can make a weapon semi-automatic. In a 6-3 decision, the High Court ruled bump stocks do not turn rifles into machine guns. ABC's Perry Russum is in Washington.
President Biden says the Supreme Court's decision to reverse a ban on bump stocks strikes down an important gun safety regulation.
What the court did today is really rolling back what otherwise is important progress to be made to prevent gun violence in America.
The High Court analyzing the federal definition of a machine gun and whether a bump stock falls under that definition. Justice Clarence Thomas with the opinion of the court, writing, semi-automatic firearms, which require shooters to re-engage the trigger for every shot, are not machine guns. Justice Sonia Sotomayor in dissent writes, when I see a bird that walks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, I call that bird a duck. The case was brought to the Supreme Court by Michael Cargill, a gun shop owner in Austin, Texas.
I'm amazed right now that we were able to make it all the way to the United States Supreme Court. Michael Cargill versus the Department of Justice versus the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco and Firearms, and we spanked them and we beat them in the United States Supreme Court.
The bump stock ban started during the Trump administration after the 2017 shooting in Las Vegas, where the shooter used bump stocks.
This morning, we also completed the process to issue a new regulation banning bump stocks.
A spokeswoman for Trump says the court's decision should be respected.
Pull that pin down, and it slides right on.
In February, ABC's Devin Dwyer met with Jeremiah Cottle, an Air Force veteran and inventor of the bump stock. Cottle reacting to the decision today.
I'm in accordance with how the law was written. Just because a gun shoots fast doesn't make it automatic.
In the decision, Justice Samuel Alito writes Congress can amend the law. They can rewrite the definition of what a machine gun is, which could then affect bump stocks. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
The president of Everytown, an organization supporting gun laws, said in a statement, quote, guns outfitted with bump stocks fire like machine guns, they kill like machine guns, and they should be banned like machine guns. But the Supreme Court just decided to put these deadly devices back on the market. Now, for the creator of the bump stock, this was a legal win. He calls the accessory a toy for gun enthusiasts.
How did you conceive of the bump stock?
I wanted to create a way that people could go out and shoot their guns safely and have fun, to shoot as fast as you want to be able to shoot.
Like a machine gun?
Similar, yes, but not quite like that. You can take pretty much any semi-automatic firearm, and then using a technique, you can make that gun shoot extremely fast.
Jeremiah Cottle defended his invention and his legal battle to keep it in stores. But in October of 2017, the deadly power of a bump stock came into horrifying view. Investigators concluded a gunman in Las Vegas who killed 60 people and injured more than 500 at a music festival had guns equipped with bump stocks.
It doesn't sound like, Jeremiah, you have any weight on your conscience about a potential connection between the bump stock and what happened in Las Vegas.
No. I believe people that are bent on violence will achieve violence regardless of the tools they use.
For years, the ATF had concluded that a bump stock was not an illegal machine gun, allowing the sale of more than 700,000 nationwide. But in 2018, the agency changed course, banning the accessory. Today, the Supreme Court reversed that decision.